You know, some time ago, some of you guys might remember this. A couple of months ago, I got an email from someone that said, "Hey, they have met with and they're looking at this guy to play Batman in the new DCU." Now, I get literally hundreds of those a month, and 95% of the time, it's just all smoke. It means nothing. So, like most of the time, I saw that, went, okay, it's interesting, but whatever, and I just brushed it aside. Now, sometime after that, and I mentioned this on the show before, sometime after that, I was in conversation with somebody else who then also brought up that same name. And it's not a name I was expecting at all. And you'll hear why in a minute. And I went, huh. So I thought about talking about it on the show, but I decided it's still not enough. That's still not enough to feel comfortable going on my show and talking about it. Then what happened was like 2 days ago, I was just, chatting with another online film person, and they just asked me, "Hey, by the way, who was it that you had heard?" And I mentioned the name, and the person said, "Dead serious. I heard that name too." Wasn't the only name they heard, but they said, "That's a name that got brought up to me once too." And I thought, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to talk about it today, but I want to be very, very, very clear about something here. Very clear before we get into anything. Guys, file this firmly into the rumor mill, okay? File this firmly under the rumor mill. Let me double down on this by saying I'm so sick and tired of me just saying something casually and having 18 websites run it as headlines. Guys, nobody run this as a headline.
John.
I don't even
You're about to set the internet on fire, John.
I know. I don't even have a lot of confidence in this. This is not me reporting a news story. This is me with a couple of buddies sitting here shooting the shit about just some stuff we heard, right? Do not take this overly seriously. Don't tell people this is who's playing Batman. Can I be more clear about this? Okay. All right. So I mentioned when I first brought this up, I mentioned it's not a name I would have expected because I didn't even recognize the name. I mean, I know who it is, but I didn't even recognize the name at first. The guy I'm hearing right now, the guy I've heard mentioned a couple of times, is an actor by the name of Mitchell. Dustin Hoffman is an actor by the name of Mitchell Slaggert.
All right.
Now, for those of you who do not know Mitchell Slaggert, and I'm sure that's probably many of us, but he most recently was the daughter's boyfriend, the football hero in Landman. Prior to that, his most notable thing was he was a regular on a series called The Sex Lives of College Girls, which I admit I have never seen. So I don't know the sex lives of college girls. Even when I was in college, I didn't know the sex lives.
Even from personal experience.
Yeah, even back then, I didn't know the sex lives of college girls. Anyway, so apparently, this is a guy who a number of names have come out and mentioned. Now, he's 32 years old. I know he looks significantly younger when you look at these shots, and I'm sure
he's got the triceps there.
Yeah. Look, and I saw a recent picture of him too. He's jacked. This is a big dude. Good looking, square jawed dude. Now, this would run pretty consistent with how James Gunn has cast. Because when you look at David Cornsweet, that was another name. Yeah, he had that one big credit, Hollywood, right? Or Hollywoodland, one of the two. I can't remember the name of it. But he had that one credit. But other than that, nobody knew the name David Cornsweet. Mm-hmm. He's kind of age appropriate for that Superman, all that kind of stuff. I liked him in Landman, but I got to be honest with you guys. I've never seen anything else he was in. So I've got this one part he had in Landman, and that's it. So again, age appropriate, definitely got the looks. I liked what little I saw of him. And now when I said the third person who told me they heard that name too, they might have just heard it from the same person who sent it to me. So that might not mean much. Do I actually think that Mitchell Slaggert is going to be our Batman? Well, I just finished telling you a couple of the reasons why it's kind of plausible. My main reason I don't completely buy it is because I don't believe this Batman movie is going to happen.
Oh,
Because I mean,
I was about to bring that up.
yeah, were you going to bring that up too?
With the delay of the Batman, well, once you delay that Batman, to me, it's also delaying Brave and the Bold.
Right.
Every time that's how I see it.
We don't even have a shooting date for Brave and the Bold. I mean, I don't think we were getting that movie until 2030 anyway. But you guys know my general belief is I think James Gunn is going to quit and leave DC after his contract expires in the second half of 2027. So I don't even think this movie's really going to happen. But let's say it is. Let's say Brave and the Bold is going to happen. Let's say that's a thing. Okay. I'm still not sure I buy it because again, what I'm hearing this from is still very thin and very loose. But again, talking about this not as a news story, guys, just all of us online friends shooting the shit. I'm just hey, this is one of the names I heard, probably means nothing. But good looking kid, got the physical attributes. I like what little I've seen of him in his acting. And so I at least bring this up so that if 6 months from now they announce Batman and they say the name Mitchell Slaggert, at least those of us watching today's show can go, we knew that, or at least we heard that at some point.
A good call if you got it.
Again, but probably again means nothing. Don't get terribly excited about it. Anyway, Chris, I really, other than when I read the credit of Landman, I'm going, oh, that's him. Are you familiar with Mitchell Slaggert or any of his work at all? Have you heard anything about that?
No, the only thing I'm going to be familiar with is this recent Google search I just did of Mitchell Slaggert shirtless. Shirtless, because it's what you have to check when it's your Batman.
You got to
right?
check physique.
And yeah, he's got the chiseled jaw and all that. So to his acting ability, I unfortunately can't speak too much on. But I mean, if he went through the rigorous casting process, he did an audition, and he's what James Gunn is aiming for his universe, I'm going to trust it so far because I have liked the casting choices in the DCU. That hasn't been any of my issues with it. So this is cool to hear. It's exciting, but it's just that thing of like, well, okay, if you're trying to cast now, I mean, you're not casting somebody to then start shooting the movie 4 years from now. It's like you're trying to do it within the next year or year and a half. But I'm like, even doing that would, if that was the case, then you would align a new Batman movie releasing around the same time as your current Batman series. And it just, to me, that's still like, just doesn't seem like something they would actually do. I know we in the movie space, we could differentiate that and we would buy a ticket to both. But I just don't know if they have a lot of faith in the audience to make that distinction as well. But this is a name with the chisel jaw and all that I'm like, okay, I'd be happy to see it.
By the way, I fully expect in the next 12 hours, 2 tweets. One, either from Mitchell himself or his PR agent saying, this is news to us, or James Gunn going, what the actual fuck is Campea smoking? None of this is even remotely true. I fully expect one of those 2 tweets.
Well,
along the way, so
I fully expect I fully expect that people are still going to run with this story as that it's fact, and will quote you despite what you have said.
By the way, this great comment somebody sent in because Chris is searching Mitchell Slaggert shirtless. Pray for Chris's algorithm now.
Yeah, gonna have to explain that one.
What kind of ads are you going to be getting on your stream here pretty soon? Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? I'm highly dubious of any validity to this, but again, it's a name I never would have guessed because I don't even know the name. But are you more did you watch The Secret Lives of Sex Girls? It did have a pretty big audience. What do you think about him as a performer? Do you think there could be anything to this, or is it just all smoke? Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Mars Men. You know, one of the things that catches a lot of us guys off guard as we get older is that staying in shape isn't quite as straightforward as it used to be. You can be putting in the same effort at the gym and watching what you eat, but your body just doesn't seem to respond the way that it did a few years ago. A big reason for that is that testosterone levels naturally decline as men age. And that's where today's sponsor, Mars Men, comes in. Mars Men is a natural supplement designed to support healthy testosterone levels with top-notch ingredients. It's made in the USA, third-party tested, protected, contains no synthetic hormones or weird stimulants, and is designed to support healthy testosterone levels, weight management, exercise performance, and overall energy. They also back it up with a 90-day money-back guarantee, which is key. And according to the company, over 91% of users reported higher energy levels. For a limited time, our listeners can get 50% off for life plus free shipping and 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. That's mengotomars.com for 50% off and 3 free gifts when you check out. And it's also available on Amazon. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them our show sent you.